A proportion is an equation where two ratios, or fractions, if you will, are set equal to each other. An example of a true proportion would be the ratio 1 to 2 is equivalent to 8 to 16. Now, there's a special fact about proportions. If we cross multiply, the cross products are equal. And we can use this to solve proportions that have a variable in one of these four spots. So you can see that 2 times 8 is 16. 1 times 16 is 16. Now let's use that fact to solve some proportions. So we know the cross products will be equal if we get the correct answer for x. So we're going to multiply 6 times x and put that on one side of an equal sign. And then 30 times 4. These are simple two-step equations. We'll multiply and then divide. And our missing number is 20. Excuse me. Again, we just need to cross multiply. 2 times x is equal to 1 times 17. Multiply. Divide by 2. And we can leave this as 17 halves or convert it to a decimal or mixed number. And if you need to take a picture of that, pause it. This example has a decimal in it. Usually if there's a decimal in a homework problem, we write our answer in decimal form. So let's cross multiply. 10a, we'll be multiplying 3.6 times 21, and we'll just go ahead and use the calculator because we have other things to do besides long multiplication. And I get 75 6/10. Divide by 10. And that's going to give me 7.56. Dividing by 10 just moves the decimal over. We don't need a calculator for that. Okay, in this next example, we have some mixed measures. We'll be talking about measures later on in another lesson. So let's say we have this ratio. We have something measures out to 8 feet and 6 inches and a ratio to 3 feet 3 inches. And we're looking for L. And our other quantity is going to be 6 feet 6 inches. Now, we're going to have to convert these. I can't have a mixed measure here. Just like you do if you have a mixed number and you're multiplying, you change it to an improper fraction. We can convert these either to feet or to inches. If I convert to feet, that would give me 8.5 feet, 3 1/4. So I'd have to change these to these inches to fraction parts of feet. It would really be easier just to convert everything to inches, and that way we'll have whole numbers. Well, to do that, we know there's 12 inches in a foot. So let's just look at this one here. We're just going to say 8 times 12 plus the 6 inches. It's 102. And 3 times 12 plus the extra 3 inches is 39. And This one's going to be 6 times 12 plus 6, which is 78. We'll cross multiply. 39L is equivalent to the product of 102 times 78. That's going to give me 7,956. Divide by 39. And we get 204 inches. Now, maybe they want that in feet. Well, to convert it back to feet, you can just divide by 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot, and that gives me 17 feet.